Hey guys, hi. So I am back with another video, and so as you can see in the title, today this video is going to be about orange blossom fragrances. So if you are a lover of orange blossom, and even if you're not a lover of orange blossom, please stay tuned for more. Okay, so orange blossom is basically a white flower, and how I would describe what an orange blossom smells like to me, it's floral, but it's like a sweet white floral. I think that's the best way I can put it. It's not harsh. A lot of white florals can come off kind of harsh, but this one, depending on how it's done, it really, majority of the times, it comes off as like a sweet flower to me. And so I'm very familiar with this flower because I grew up in Florida. And so our state has a state flower, a state bird, a state fruit, and our fruit is an orange, and orange blossoms come from that tree. You know, sometimes you could get desensitized to something because you've been around it. Like an orange fruit is not really exciting to me because like we grew up with them everywhere around us, right? So I still do like oranges, right? And I still do like orange blossoms, but as an adult, I realized that a lot of the perfumes that I like, they do contain the notes of orange blossom. And so I wanted to share that with you guys today. I'm gonna pick the perfumes by the year that they came out. So the first one I'm gonna start with is Kriegler's English Promenade. And this one came out, and I have a little bit of notes here because there's no way I can remember all the years, right? So this one came out, that 19 is for 1919. This one came out. This one to me is like a classic orange blossom in here. It's not like super sweet. This was one of the first, this is the first fragrance that I ever purchased from the house of Kriegler. And I smelled it and I was like, whatever that is, how much is it? The price is going up in a few days. So I got this right before the price increase. Can't even tell you how much I paid for it. And I'm kind of actually embarrassed anyway to pay that much for perfume. But it is a gorgeous fragrance. Now, there's something in there that smells, I looked at the notes, and I'm not gonna list all the notes today, but there's something in there that kind of smells like grimy, like gritty, like earthy. And they said that it's musk, and so maybe that's how the musk smelled like back in 1919. But to me, I actually thought it was like a patchouli, this earthy, dirty. There's something in there where I can see where somebody could be like off-put by this orange blossom. Super expensive. If you love the note of orange blossom, I'm saying try this. But if it's not even your favorite note, there's a whole bunch of other ones that I'm gonna list today that, you know, might have a better price point for you. And so that is Kriegler's English Promenade. Beautiful fragrance. The next one is from AdeBeautyBox. I hope I said that right. And this one is called Neroli Blanc Intense. Neroli Blanc Intense came out in 2005, and this one is like a fresh and semi-sweet orange blossom fragrance. I'm saying like fresh is very bright at the top, but then it doesn't have that sticky sweetness like a lot of orange blossom fragrances do. So what I did was, since the Kriegler one has like this gritty, dirty, you know, it's kind of like rough around the edges a little bit. So to tone this one down, I layered it with this, and this is such a lovely combination. I'm not saying that you need both or you have to have both, but if you do have both, I want you to try these together and let me know what you think. But this one was just about $150 US, so I feel like that's very affordable. This is really a nice orange blossom fragrance. So if you're a lover of orange blossoms, I would say yes, you should try Neroli Blanc Intense. It's really nice. So in 2007, by Killian came out with Love Don't Be Shy. And so the perfumer behind this, her name is Khalees Becker. And I really feel like she's like really underrated, but I'm gonna tell you about all the perfumes that I didn't even know that she made. I mean, she is incredible. So if we can all just give a round of applause to Khalees Becker, she's amazing. I'm gonna list her perfumes, like I said. And so this Orange Blossom is like a syrupy sweet. Like if you don't like sweet, do not dare you know, come close to this one. So this one is like a syrupy sweet Orange Blossom, and it also has like notes of marshmallow in there. So I feel like this was the Orange Blossom to start this style. There's like a certain style of the new Orange Blossom fragrances that I'm smelling, and they all are kind of almost mimicking Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. And of course, everyone knows that our good girl Robin, or Oriana, right? So she used to wear this fragrance. Don't know, you know, that's what we heard, you know. So it's rumored that she wears this fragrance, and in her 20s, I believe she was wearing this fragrance. And I can definitely see a 20-year-old wearing this fragrance. I could see anybody that likes sweet fragrances, sweet floral fragrances, liking this fragrance. And so that is Killian's Love Don't Be Shy. And hit the like button if you are a part of the Black Bottle Gang. So yeah, so this Killian Love Don't Be Shy, it now comes in a white bottle. So I have the original black bottle, and I have this issue with if something is discontinued, it's like I don't want to use it. I don't want it to end, you know. So I was actually thinking about getting the Love Don't Be Shy Extreme, because that one is really nice as well, and it's readily available. But this formula is not available anymore, but they do smell basically really the same. And I want to show you something. I hope I don't get this on myself, but I'm gonna just spray right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like really red, so I can see why they would kind of like reformulate that. And you can see some of the redness there, like at the top of the bottle. Yeah, so, well, they say it's the same, but I don't think that they smell like 100% the same. But nobody's really gonna know the difference. Like the average person is not gonna be able to tell that the formula or whatever it was tweaked just a little bit. Yeah, so this is a super sweet Orange Blossom. Killian Love Don't Be Shy. Let me give you some of the fragrances that Khalees Becker has made. She made Tommy Girl. That was my very first perfume that I ever got in my whole entire life. Didn't know that. She's the perfumer behind that. A lot of people like Bath and Body Works, 100,000 Wishes. She's behind that. She made a lot of fragrances for Killian, and one of them is Back to Black. I love that one. It's like a tobacco and honeyed fragrance. She made Bamboo Harmony, which is like a tea fragrance. She made Love Don't Be Shy and Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. She made Moonlight in Heaven. That's one of my top 3 Killians. She made Woman in Gold. Woman in Gold is really nice by Killian. She made J'adore, which is my wedding day fragrance. She made Marc Jacobs Lola. She made Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid. And she made this new Versace. It's called, I believe it's the Dylan Blue, the dark blue one. I love that one. I think I hauled it in my Sephora haul this year. And so Khalees Becker is a phenomenal perfumer, and you guys should just go down her, you know, like go down the Khalees Becker, you know, train. She has made some really like A+ fragrances, so I just wanted to put a little bit of spotlight on Khalees Becker. Okay, so now on to the next fragrance. So in 2016, Diptyque came out with All Days, and so this one right here is going to be totally different from everything here, because this one has no sweetness at all. This one is basically just like a fresh and green Orange Blossom, almost like it didn't ripen, or, you know, it's just green, like it has green like petitgreen, you know, so that's a part of the whole orange blossom, you know, flower as well. And so it's super fresh. So if you like fresh and clean scents, so I didn't even know that this was actually orange blossom, because it's really nice. Like, this is one of, I think this was the first, this could be the first or second Diptyque purchase that I have. And so if you like fresh scents, if you like green scents, I think that you should try this. And that is a Diptyque Eau Sens. So in 2018, Liquid Imaginaires released a Desert Suave, and this is by Beach, right? And so this one is like a sweet, going back to that sweet flower, that sweet orange blossom flower. And this one has, the sweetness is a little different. It doesn't smell the same like the rest of them, because this one is like sweetened with some dates, and it also has sesame in there as well. I think that this is definitely a unisex. Yeah, this is definitely a unisex fragrance. It just has a different twist to it. Out of all of these on this list, I feel like this is not a safe blind buy at all, first of all. And yeah, so just try to get your nose on this. Out of all of the Liquid Imaginaires, this one was actually my favorite one. I tried to use it in the spring, but I just didn't feel like it was a spring fragrance. And so I am swinging it back around to the fall, maybe when things cool down, like not too hot, but also not cold. I think that this will be perfect for fall weather. And that is Liquid Imaginaires Desert Suave 2018. Beach, definitely on a roll himself. In 2021, Perfumes de Marly came out with Oriana. And so Oriana, everybody assumed, oh, it's going to be just like Don't Be Shy. And I think I even smelled it once, and I said, yes, it smells similar. I don't need, and I think I smelled it. No, I smelled it when it first came out too, and I said, oh yes, it's very similar to Love Don't Be Shy. I don't need two. But I was definitely wrong. Even though they both have that sweet orange blossom, it's totally different. And I think I really actually like this one better than the Love Don't Be Shy. I do love Love Don't Be Shy, right? So that one, it stays in the collection. But this one has added notes of raspberry. There's something citrusy about it. There's like fluffy creaminess at the base, maybe coming from that marshmallow. And yes, so this orange blossom in here, it's not syrupy sweet, it's sweet, but I'm getting more like a powdery, a little bit of powdery nature to this fragrance. And so this bottle, the prettiest pink. This is Perfume de Marly's Oriana. Beautiful orange blossom fragrance. In 2021, La Perla came out with their own version of orange blossom, and this one is called About That Night. And so this one has lavender, vanilla, orange blossom, right? And so this smells so elegant, so classy. This is not like a sweet orange blossom. It's just got like a touch of sweetness in there, but I wouldn't put this in the category of like, if you like sweet fragrances, get this one, you know what I mean? And so this is not that, but this is a gorgeous, elegant, classy. It has like a little different edge to it because they've added the lavender, orange blossom, and vanilla. This is beautiful. So let me keep this one around because something is very similar to this one. And so in 2022, YSL came out with the Libre Le Parfum. So, you know, there's like 3 or 4 of these, but I feel like this one is the best one. So this one, just like La Perla About That Night, so this one, and I discussed this in a different video before, this one has orange blossom, this one has vanilla, this one has lavender, but the twist on this one is the ginger. And so out of these two, if you're looking for a price point, which one is better for the price, I would say the YSL is. And this one, actually, to me, it performs better than this one. With the La Perla fragrances, I have a few of them, but I like to get the 1 ounce, which is also 30 mLs, because it's still less than $150 or $130, versus getting, I think they have like a 4.4. The bottle is real big. I don't need all that. And so if you are an orange blossom lover, I would say, you know, you can get both because they're similar, but they're still different, okay? And so that is YSL's Libre Le Parfum. So in 2022, Prada came out with Prada Paradoxe, right? And I saw it and I smelled it and I was like, oh, this is cute, this is nice. But you know, I always just try to justify, do I need this or not? And so I got, buying something else, they give you like the samples or whatnot. I put this on my hand just recently, maybe a month ago or something. And I was like, wow, this smells really good on my skin. So this one, let me spray it. Let's see where I got skin. Oh God. Oh yes. Oh yes. So this one is sweet, but it's not too sweet, okay? So I'll say it's in the category of semi-sweet. So I'm getting white flowers, and in those white flowers is orange blossom, listed was Neroli, and I believe jasmine sandbag. But then I'm getting something else. It's like when I looked at the notes, it said the pear. I feel like I can smell the juicy pear, and then the vanilla. So that is Prada Paradoxe. So the last one that I'm going to discuss, and people probably might not even look at this fragrance as an orange blossom fragrance, but it is. So anytime you see the word orange blossom, or you see the word African orange flower, that's still an orange blossom, okay? And so this one came out at the beginning of this year, 2023, and the girls are raving over this fragrance because we thought that this fragrance is, oh, she's in a clear bottle, she's not going to be strong, it's going to be weak, it's going to be all right, you know. But honey, this fragrance, when I reviewed this fragrance when it first came out, maybe because it was cold at the time, I didn't get the full effect of it. But later on, as I started to wear this fragrance, I'm like, this Quentin Beach guy, this guy is amazing. And so that is going to be the good girl, Valaya or Valaya. I don't know, but I like to call her Valaya. Valaya is this futuristic orange blossom. It's like, baby, she's back to the future. She doesn't smell like any of the rest of the girls, you know. And so you don't see her as an orange blossom fragrance, but she is an orange blossom fragrance, you know. And so she smells fresh, she smells clean, she smells musky, she smells woody on the dry down. And when I say Valaya lasts forever, like on your skin, on your clothes. I wash my clothes. Like one time I washed this dress. It's just like a dress that I like wear around the house or whatever. I washed it twice and I still smell Valaya in that clothing. I'm telling you, this is crazy. You really don't even, if you're overspray, hey, you're overspray, you know what I mean? But you really don't need, once I realized that I don't even have to spray that much of this, I kind of like slowed down on it because this is kind of like, you know, the prices are increasing, it's expensive. So anyway, so I'm happy to have this one in my collection. And so that's the last one that I'm gonna discuss today. I think I did 10. So those are 10 orange blossom fragrances that I just love it. I love the note of orange blossom. Out of all these fragrances, if you say, Addie, which ones, like out of all the ones that you listed, you know, I don't really got the money like that, so which ones should I go for? Okay, all right, girl, you ain't got the money like that, girl. I got you, don't worry. So I think that definitely, if I didn't have the money like that, I'm definitely going to recommend YSL Libre Le Parfum and any version of it. They all have orange blossom in there. It just depends on your preference, okay? So this one is the Libre Le Parfum. And I'm also gonna recommend Neroli Blanc Intense from Au Orange, sorry, but the name is like, okay, I'm just gonna put it in the description box, okay? But this is Neroli Blanc Intense. So if you like that fresh orange blossom, semi-sweet, this is the one. This is like $150 for that. And then Prada and Macy's right now, they're having a sale. I think Macy's and Nordstrom. And so I am definitely gonna recommend Prada Paradoxe. These are the 3 most affordable. But if you bad and bougie and you ain't got no budget, girl, I'm definitely going to recommend the 3 that I'm gonna say that I would recommend is, oh my goodness, this is hard. Okay, so I'm not gonna do La Perla because it's very close to the YSL one. But I am going to recommend, oh my God. You see, I don't want to put too much Perfumes de Marly's in there, but I might, oh, this is hard. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna recommend these ones. Oh God, okay. So yeah, it's whatever, just pick 3. Okay, so if you got it like that, I would go with Oriana. So I picked Oriana over Love Don't Be Shy because I just like this one better. And I say price-wise, it could be like around the same, or you can get them for, you know, on a discounted website or whatnot. So I'm gonna go Oriana. I've gotta go with Valaya. I've never smelled anything like this before, so gotta go with Valaya. And just because I like fresh and clean, and I feel like this is underrated. So this is a different take on Orange Blossom. Just like these 2 are not the same. This one is more green and this is like woody, musky. So I would go with Diptyque's Eau de Sens if you like a fresh green Orange Blossom. And so that concludes, for real this time, that concludes my Orange Blossom video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And give me an orange heart in the comments if you stayed till the end. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.